What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we have a fortuitous day because one of my favorites is finally out in 1.0. We've been covering this game for a couple of years now, here and there, just a spackle of videos from time to time, but this game is called Cannibal Crossing. It's from the same people that brought you Death Road to Canada. I actually much prefer this game to Death Road to Canada. I like Death Road to Canada a lot, so that's saying something. What this effectively is it exists somewhere in between Nuclear Throne and Project Zomboid. That's really the best way that I know how to describe the game. It's basically seeking to make a much more fast-paced version of Project Zomboid with like random elements on the map that happen each time, some base building, the ability to defend yourself and put up turrets and hold off horde waves. It's meant to be played in much faster succession though to Project Zomboid. Like Zomboid, you can definitely end up with buildings, and you can definitely end up with maps that you've been playing for like a month or two. This game is meant to be a little bit faster. So this game is meant to be played over the course of like, you know, an afternoon or something else like that, and along the way there's going to be meta progression and things that you unlock, and character trees that exist both in and out of game that you can use to advance your A game. And so anyways, let's play some Cannibal Crossing. We're going to be here for about 25-30 minutes checking it on out and giving you my first impressions of the game as well, just little things that I notice here and there. There hasn't really been anything in the 7 or 8 hours that I've spent with the game that has really jumped out at me as being problematic. I feel like the game is fairly well assembled, but if I see anything, I'll be sure to shout it out. If after watching this you wanted to get the game for yourself, the link is down below in the description. For Steam, and then on top of that, you'll also be able to find a link to my Twitch stream and my Discord. Pretty good chance I'll be streaming this one some point over the course of the next week, but you'll have to check the Discord because I don't really have a stream schedule anymore. I just kind of ping the Discord and I'm like, all right, boys, we're streaming. And so anyways, be sure to keep an eye on that. Let's go ahead and start the game on off. There's a number of different game modes you can participate in here. The Escape from Earlsborough is the main game mode. And then you've got radio silence. This is a faster mode than Earlsborough. So Earlsborough is kind of like a medium duration map. This is a very, very rapid fire map where you can build quicker, you can fight quicker, there's waves quicker, stuff like that. There's an online co-op mode right here for horde defense. There's also Survivor Sandbox, just in case you didn't want to do anything that was high stakes. Instead, Survivor Sandbox, you are going to be allowed to just kind of build and play to your heart's content and practice new builds and things like that. There's also a tutorial, and then there is No Quarter, which actually I don't think that that must be new because I don't have it. So anyways, there's a new game mode over here as well. So let's jump on into the main game mode, and we're going to be playing that on single player mode right there. You get to pick a character right here if you want to. Well, you have to, okay? This is not an optional situation. However, you can pick your character. These characters, I don't remember how many you start out with. I think just like 1 or 2, and then through random events that are on the map, you will unlock the other characters. Every single character has their own trait list that you can unlock with metagame currency that you'll accumulate as you play and lose. And then also, as you complete like games, you'll also get more specialized versions of the character that are alternate advancements. So they have completely different skill lists. And every single one of these characters has a main build and a secondary build. And you pick those builds before you go in. The graphic updates and changes depending on which one you picked. That's a lovely little detail that I am a fan of. So for example, the combat medic, he becomes like a SWAT team guy. And then for her right here, she is a melee character from what I remember. She also has kind of like a cowboy loadout. Or in the case of Quill, he's like an old man that gives a bunch of like support bonuses, but his alternate advancement makes him into Morpheus. Like there's a whole bunch of things inside of here, and there's a ton of stuff to unlock and play around with. Like, please believe me, there's a lot of things you can play around with in this game. For right now, I've got some of the characters unlocked. I think there's still a few that I'm missing because I haven't had that boss spawn. Like basically you've got to find these guys on the map, and then you've got to defeat a boss with them as your companion that they'll put on the map as like a quest objective, and then you unlock them permanently. And so anyways, I've got Liam, I've got Lola, I've got Shots, I've got Quill, I've got Ash, I've got Rosie as well. So there you go. I've unlocked about half of them right now, and I've only maxed out the tree on one of them. But anyways, we'll start a new game real quick. Our character's a combat medic, which means that anything and everything having to do with healing, he just does it a little better. He is once again kind of like the old guy Quill. He's kind of a support character for when you're playing multiplayer, but like he still works perfectly fine in single player. Although there are better solo characters out there, I still dig him, and honestly, he's who I've been working on So I kind of want to finish him up. So here we are. We've spawned in on the map. If you press the M key, you will see that we are on top of like a giant checkerboard grid. Every single one of these little quadrants will have stuff in it. Buildings, quest objectives, things of that nature. These right here are points of interest that you should probably investigate. They tend to have something to do with your character's main storyline. So in the case of our character right now, these are usually exit points to the map because you're trying to escape from Earlsboro, as the gameplay mode says. However, when you get there, you're going to find there's a twist, and you're going to have to jump through some hoops if you actually want to get out and survive. For right now, let's hit the map, and we're going to start looting and looking around. We've got some rifle rounds right there. I'll take them. Sounds good. Inside the tab menu, I'll kind of give you a rundown of everything that's available to your character, just in case you didn't know. You've got your inventory slots up here. You can carry 4 weapons. We've got our usable items over here. So we've got things like flashlights and med kits and things of that nature, landmines, grenades, stuff like that. This is the personal crafting menu. This allows you to build weapons and grenades and things of that nature. I'm pretty sure when you unlock a technology on a character, it stays unlocked for them forever, because I still have access to things I unlocked on previous playthroughs as well. You have your character's skill tree right here. This game does have RPG elements. In fact, what I would describe it as is an action RPG, almost akin to like a survival crafting Diablo. And as you level up, you'll be able to add points to these various things and increase your movement speed and your HP and your stamina, your inventory space, stuff like that. Anyways, actually, I don't know if you can increase your inventory space. That's probably false information, but it was just like an example. So anyways, we've got loot nodes around here. Let's go ahead and see what we can grab. Nothing inside the barrel right there. We can sprint if we hold down the shift key, and then spacebar is going to allow us to do a dodge roll. Top left-hand corner, you've got the UI, and all you're ever really going to need. You got your HP, you've got your stamina, the blue meter, I forget what the blue meter is. I think that's how sleepy you are. And then you've got your food meter, what weapon you currently have equipped along with the ammunition for it. We've got our usable items right there, which you can trigger with the F key. We've got some milk, some leather, and a bow. Very nice. We'll grab all of that right there. I'm not particularly fond of kind of like bows in a zombie survival situation. We have guns, so like, why don't we just shoot them in the face? In addition, you've got an XP meter over here that will fill up as you kill zombies and as you complete quests, and an animated, I guess, profile picture of your avatar. And the avatar actually does different things. He pants when you're running. He grimaces when you're taking damage. Very, very Doom-inspired. I like it a lot. Oh, there's a bandit over here. There we go. We'll just drop him real fast. Enemies do drop weapons that are in their hand when you kill them, and so that's a feature I very much like about the game. For right now, we need to scavenge and get ready. So we've got ourselves, what was that? Apple juice? Oil. Just straight cooking oil. That'll give us our food meter. We got some metal and some scrap right there. We're going to need that for base building, because if you hold down the tab key, it will give you access to the base building menu. That's right. There's even more stuff that we can build here, and all of it has multiple levels of efficiency and production. Is that a zombie? Yeah, it's a zombie. Down he goes. I do find that the firearms in this game feel good. They feel tight. They feel responsive, and they are coupled with sound effects that I do think imply the power and kind of the kick of the weapon. I don't think that I've heard any sound effects so far from any of the weapons where I was like, ew, and they jolted me out of my immersion. So that's very, very nice. Are you a good guy or are you a bad guy? Sometimes there's just normal, like, city folk walking around. Oh my god, the preacher man. Okay. Apparently, that's a random boss. Okay, I don't know what happens when I take him out, but I'm going to do my best here. This is going to be kind of a considerable expenditure when it comes to ammo. Oh, good. We've got a bandit that's trying to kill me, too, while I'm fighting this guy. Fantastic. Oh, God. Yeah, I wasn't really in the market for a fresh boss right here. Would have rather not. But we're on our last mag at the moment, so I may have to go in on melee and get him. Is he down? He is not down. There we go. We dropped him. Oh, dude, he's multiphasic. That's the worst. Okay, well, we did find a treasure patch, like a little treasure map right there, and we found a battle axe. I'm just going to run away. I feel like nothing good is going to happen here, and I've already used up most of my ammo. That was kind of my fault because I've never seen that event before, so I didn't really know what to expect from it. We are pretty beat up right now. Okay. Yep, that guy's got a shotgun. Not great. I will grab said shotgun. I think I have a couple of shotgun shells. Let's go and we'll throw the shotgun into the 3 spot. We'll throw the bolt action into the 4 slot. Yeah, you need to reload that real quick here. Oh, I guess I only had the 1 shotgun shell. I was looking at my rifle ammo. That's what I was looking at. Reload. Well, that got hectic real quick. The nice thing about the rifles is that they have penetrative attacks. So we've got some boomsticks right there. We got anything else in this area? That's the loot crate for the preacher, I guess. I don't remember killing him, but we'll take everything from in here. There's a lot of ammo, and there's a lot of weapons inside of there. Later on, we'll be able to recycle the weapons with a personalized... Oh, there's a horde flag right there. Okay, apparently this guy is, like, really into World of Warcraft, which honestly, like, in 2008 wouldn't have been that impressive. But like in 2022, more power to you if you're still sticking with it. We've got a special recipe from the countless generations of sins. Okay. Sin is one of the unlockable characters in this game. He runs a sushi restaurant. And so whenever you find cooking recipes, they come from his family's restaurant, basically. We do have a lot of houses over here. So the one upshot is that I can scavenge this place and maybe get a few more things to make our lives easier. A stick right there. It's a level 2 stick, though. So all of your weapons come in varying grades. No doubt you probably noticed the little pips that are up above the weapons right here. All of your weapons are upgradable, and the graphic for the weapon does change when you upgrade it. I think at level 2, they all get compensators. At level 3, they start to get, like, more... They start to get things that are kind of like, I guess jimmy-rigged bayonets and things of that nature added on into them until eventually at level 5... They pretty much look like something straight out of like a Road Warrior movie. Or I'm sorry, a Mad Max movie. And so anyways, let's go ahead and... Oh my god. Yeah, there's a lot of you in there. Hello, zombies. This probably would have been a good time to have my rifle out. That probably would have saved me some ammo right there. But as you can see, this is what I'm talking about when I talked about how the game kind of exists tangentially somewhere in between... maybe Project Zomboid and, like, Nuclear Throne or, like, Enter the Gungeon. It's very much kind of a top-down action RPG, but simultaneously, shotgun shells. Don't mind if I... Oh, that was rifle ammo. Never mind. I always get the shotgun shells and the rifle ammo mixed up because one's like a tan color and one's kind of like a brownish red color. And so, like, when I pick them up, I'm always never too sure where my ammo's at. And we do have fuel tanks over here. We can siphon off some fuel. If we ever find a flamethrower, that'll actually be really useful. And the flamethrower is pretty good in this game. It's not a bad weapon. There we go. Rifle rounds, some scrap metal. Really, we need to find a big building that we can build our base inside of. A little bit of food right there. Definitely take a look at that. The food can be crafted into advanced foods. So what you're finding right now is kind of like baseline materials for crafting food. You can eat them for like a very small jolt of energy. But... if you end up really wanting the good stuff, you're going to have to combine them together to make stuff like pizza, spaghetti, cheeseburgers, steaks, french fries, things of that nature. And those are the stuff that really give you the mileage. We've got another cannibal down here. There we go. We'll just go ahead and light him up real fast. I've got so much ammo for the rifle. Oh, my God. Okay. There we go. We'll drop them. Oh, we're level 3. Let's go ahead and do some level ups. I'm probably just going to dump it into HP for right now. Just make sure that we have, like, a lot of extra HP making us feel better. And then while we wait... Oh, nice. They had food in the cabinet. Sweet. And there's some Odie flakes over here, dude. Yeah, let's get some Odie flakes. Yeah, I'm going to rest for a little bit because it's nighttime anyways. You can see the clock over here, just in case you were wondering. This is going to give us a bunch of our HP back, although not altogether that much. This is a very slow way to get your HP back, but nonetheless, it does bring it back in exchange for your food meter. And so anyways, we'll see what we can kind of get lined up here because our HP bar is pretty remedial at the moment. All right, back on our grind. I do have enough materials to make a pocket pizza, so why not? We'll make a pocket pizza. And that'll actually give us 70 food. Not bad. You wish you had your military rations instead of a pizza that you just whittled out of an old log? Sir, you and I connect on very, very different levels. I don't know if the Hot Dog King actually has a door. There we go. But this is probably a really good opportunity to get some food. Yeah, there's some peppers right there. We've got some flour. If we can find some more tomatoes and stuff, we may be able to cook something up inside of here. There are some recipes that I haven't unlocked after my X amount of hours playing the game. There's a radio right here. This game, oh my goodness gracious. What the hell are those? Oh, they're like little floor mines. Okay, that's fine. I can avoid them. I need a lockpick to open this. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Oh, we got a zombie coming for us. Zombie pathfinding seems to be okay in this game. Sometimes they get stuck on stuff, and sometimes they seem to get confused. But honestly, they're zombies, so, you know, I'm not expecting maximum brain power. One of the first things we should do is make a lockpick. Your lockpicks don't break in this game unless you mess up the lockpick minigame, which is basically just Pipe Dream, if you've ever played that from those old shareware discs or whatever. But anyways, it's effectively Pipe Dream, and you really only break your lockpick if you mess up the minigame, and so making one right now. Actually, they may have durability. I don't know. No, I don't see a durability meter on them. I'm pretty sure you lose them. All are welcome at the gathering of the faith. Join the congregation. Oh, so that was the trigger that we were supposed to see in order to let us know the priest was up there. Gotcha. That actually makes a lot of sense. What is this? Oh, it's a coin arcade. That's pretty rad. Haven't seen one of those in a really, really long time. It's kind of dark. I'm going to turn on my flashlight real quick. There we go. Now that we've got our flashlight, I'd probably just break that for wood. Oh, nice. I can gut the arcade machines for parts. Hell yeah. Cool. Your parts are stored inside of these little meters down here, in case you were wondering, so if they don't take up inventory space. They basically give you like 20 free slots effectively for like crafting materials, and then any excess is going to spill over into your main inventory, in case you were wondering how that works. All right, so let's see here. Let's gut these real fast, and then maybe if I can find a good spot, we'll start thinking about the possibility of doing some base building. Oh, nice. Sodas, dude. Sweet. I like soda, a potato, and some flour. That's odd to find a potato inside of a... Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. All those arrows look okay. There we go. We've got a level 2 butcher knife. Not bad. We've got a stop sign. We've got some arrows, and we've got some Molotov cocktails. Okay. Sweet. So we'll probably want to swap out that hockey stick right there for the meat cleaver. There we go. Perfect. Really, with the way that the spawns work in this game, if you're wondering why I'm not making like a base in any old building, with the way the spawns work, you kind of want to find a big building that's like kind of far away from everything else. Think the warehouse in Mold Draw in Project Zomboid, and you'll kind of have the right idea, because it keeps you safe from random spawns happening like right next to your face, and it can make your life a little bit safer and more easy. Anything inside of here? There actually is. Usually there's not anything inside those little rooms, but I guess I was wrong. What kind of progress have we made? As you can see, like, we've been going for about 20 minutes right now, and we basically only hit this little 2x4 quadrant. Like, there's a lot of stuff to discover in here, and we've also accumulated, like, 4 different quests. You can cycle through those by holding down Shift and pressing Q, in case you were wondering. So apparently there's a menace over there. We've got a special item drop. We've got apparently it just wants me to learn how to block or something. I don't know. So there you go. I've learned how to block. And then we've also got hold down tab for your build menu, and then that's pretty much it. So for right now, it looks like it's mostly tutorializing that we have inside of there. Unlike guns, your melee weapons, they do have limited durability, but you can repair them at any workshop like that one right there. Can I upgrade my gun? Like, can I upgrade my pistol or something? Oh, no, dude, I need 2 sheet metals or something. Yeah, what is that right there? Premium parts. Okay, so we ain't got no premium parts right now. So once we pick up some premium parts, maybe we'll be able to do something with that. But for right now, we just kind of have to stick it out and live how we live. I'm going to break all these items right here. Basic items you can break, but if you're wondering why you can't break down guns and why you can't break down more complex items, the reason for that is you need a specialized base building. And then once you build that specialized base building, you can disassemble pretty much any object anywhere for any reason if you want to. Is the priest still over here? Like, it gave me a weapon chest for fighting him, but I'm not convinced that we actually killed him off. Like, I don't know. I had to bail out. Like, it felt like the fight was not going the way I wanted it to go with my limited resources. Oh, he came back. Look at that. Yeah, I'll probably just light him up with the rifle real quick. Okay, he's vanished on me. Give me... Yeah, we can go with the shotgun. That's fine. This is still kind of ammo intensive, and I'd rather not, but that's kind of life. There we go. We'll just get him with the melee weapon for a minute. Perfect. Light up some of these zombies. Perfect. All right, where'd he go? Is he still here? Where'd he run off to? Ow, that was a landmine. Okay, that was unpleasant, and I hated it. Oh, there he is. He ran off to the other side of the map, I guess. Can I get some damage off right there? I got like a little bit off. Oh, apparently he still exists like in that spot for a second, even after he goes invisible. Okay, yeah, let's medkit it up real fast. Don't really have a whole lot of ammo left, unfortunately. These guys are causing problems for me, and I hate it. Luckily, we have a special ability that teleports us away if we're about to die. It's obviously, like, not an ideal solution. Yeah, we're just gonna need better upgraded weapons, I think. Either that or just more ammo supply. We just flatly don't have enough ammo. Oh boy, I may have gotten myself into trouble here. Yeah, it's okay. That ability will actually trigger, and it'll get us out of the way so that we'll be alright. Every 3 days, basically, we get a free res on this character. It's one of his special abilities. The downside is we have no ammo now, so that's going to be something we kind of want to look into. I'm going to cut off in this left-hand direction, and we do have a diner over here. This might be an okay spot to build a base because it's kind of like off the beaten track. It's a little bit low down on the map. I prefer to be somewhere like in the center, but sometimes life is not ideal. Looks like I still need cheese to make pizza. Gotcha. All right. Doesn't look like there's anything else to loot inside of there. Let me head north for a minute. Kind of just see what I stumble into for base building territories. Well, the boss has followed me all the way out into the woods. He didn't de-trigger like he did last time, so I think this is it. I think we're toasty boyed. We are now dead. So down we go. This is a bug. I actually wanted to show this, which is why I'm not that upset about being killed. There seems to be some bug that exists with this character when he dies, where he just gets, like, frozen on the map, I guess. Like, I'm not exactly sure what's happening here. But anyways, this has happened once or twice where my HP goes down to 0, and then my character is just kind of paralyzed in place. It's not game-breaking. You're, like, dead anyways. I mean, I guess it's it might be game-breaking, because I guess if this happens, you don't get your, like, metagame currency for, like, playing the game, I guess. But yeah, this happened to me a little bit ago as well, where I was just like, huh, that's a very, very odd thing to have happen. I don't know if maybe there's some magic mechanic that I'm not aware of that's like this right here, but as I recall from the last time I played this game, you just, like, die at the end, and then it tabulates up all your XP and everything else, and then gave you meta currency so you could level up your characters. Anyways, let's run it back. Interestingly enough, we didn't lose the save, because it went back to our previous save, so I could actually just pick up right where we left off. So at least that's a nice little bonus to get out of the situation. Didn't take that much headache or frustration. Oh, it's a wizard. Okay. There are wizard zombies, by the way. I don't know who's been inviting the zombies to Hogwarts and teaching them how to, like, Avada Kedavra or whatever, but they've apparently figured it out. Just as a heads up, in case you wanted to keep yourself safe. Go to the pet vet, maybe, see if there's any kind of goodies in here. Oh, that's not pleasant. Okay. I'm going to go out on a limb and say somebody's pet had a bad day. We've also got the breaded fish recipe. Hell yeah. And it looks like there's a restaurant called Super Meat Joy. And this is where we're going to meet Sin. Sorry, dude. Going to close up early today. There's crazy stuff happening out there. You look like you can handle yourself. You want to help me find my sister? I don't have that much ammo. I'm going to need more ammo if we're going to rescue your sister. But sure. For the interest of showing off the content that exists inside the game, I will show this real fast. Oh, I can open up the register? Okay. I don't know if he's, like, okay with that, but, like, I'll give it a rough stab. Let's take a look around. There's also the Pear Store, apparently. Stay a while and hear me out. My name is Ryu Onan, chief programmer for Nintendo. I have a request for you if you choose to accept it. Okay. Someone stole my hard drive with invaluable technological breakthroughs. We need to find it. I mean, sounds like a plan to me, dude. Let's go get it. Let's take care of this business. I would like to build up some ammo. Like, I feel like my lack of ammo right now is really the thing that's going to get me in trouble. Like, I've got, like, a little bit of rifle ammo, but going melee in this game just never seems to work out for me. Yeah, sure, dude, why not? I'll take some flour that I found in a crate. Do I need to power this thing right here? Yeah, throw, like, throw some ammo in there, man. Maybe I'll just make ammo stations that are, like, all over the map. And there it is. Now it's working. Cool. Maybe I'll make a shotgun shell press, too. I mean, after all, I do have the stuff for it. There we go. And then it just wants more metal scraps? All right, yeah, throw them in there, dude. I need ammo more than anything else, so we might as well. Let's wait it out. There we go. Now we've got some ammo. That's all I had to do, dude, was put down some ammo presses. Oh, look at that. My little homies wiped out all the bad guys over here. So how far do I have to walk to get to these quests? We can get to Sin's quest pretty easy. So let's head that way. Uh-oh. I walked into an event. Hey, haven't seen you around here. You'll do nicely. I got a little job for you. Pick up and delivery. Maybe clipping a few bad apples. All right, man. Apparently, I have found all the characters today. Like, every single character that exists in the game. I've played this game so much, and these events, I so rarely get them that actually I'm kind of shocked right now that we have found 3 characters within 5 minutes of each other. Is it on the football field? Okay, so it's going to be on the football field. I think this boss is anyways. Let's go take a look. Yep, there he is. This looks like a boss bat. Yeah, I'm ready. We'll do this thing, dude. We got this. Well, look at these nerds that showed up. I love the irony of dorks getting their faces punched in at a football stadium. You will rue the day you stole from me. The good guys always win. Watch this. Sidekick. My super secret weapon is voice activated and will only attack those that are harmful to humanity. I mean, hey, oh my god. The death state. Oh, dude. Why have you done this? Well, hopefully shotgun shells kill this thing. Yeah, I was going to say, you might want to come back over here and help out with this. The good news is we have so many companions right now that killing the boss actually shouldn't be that difficult of a task. The boss's health meter is obviously down at the bottom of the screen. And then on top of that, oh no, dude, what are those? I mean, it looks like my companions are shooting them, so I'm guessing I'm supposed to shoot them. There we go. Put some heat on this guy. Love the deformation effect on the turf right there from when he shoots the death ray. That's a nice little detail. Glad to see it. There we go. We got his stun meter in. I'm going to go ahead and, like, melee him or something. There we go. Save some ammo, possibly. There we go. We've killed the boss. There are others out there who need our help. Use this walkie-talkie if you need my help. Yeah, the walkie-talkie is an item in this game that lets you summon a companion. And then, I don't remember what that is. The bosses drop like a big thing. Hey, we've recruited Ronin. Nice. Anything good in here? Not really. Not really. It's all kind of disposable. Oh, well. That's one quest down. If you're wondering why they have little health meters under them, you have a limited duration of time to complete these quests. And so it slowly ticks down. That's a feature that I'm not, like, a huge fan of, because sometimes, like what happened right here, there's, like, 3 of them, and you get, like, all of them triggered at the same time, and, like, obviously there's not really a whole lot of ways you're going to make it to all of their quests. But, you know, that's life. Let's go ahead and head back on over to the right and see if maybe, I mean, I don't know. How's my ammo doing? I did go through a lot of shotgun ammo, but I feel like we're still good on pistol ammo, so maybe we'll be okay. I also haven't really upgraded the pistol ammo at all yet. Wish that I had, but I hadn't. Okay, here's our next boss fight for somebody. Looks like a boss battle. Yeah, let's do this thing. Let's kick it. Hey, you the douche duo that took my sister? Glad the family's here for the show. Groupie, stage dive. Oh, yeah. That's unpleasant. Big old goopy boys. Okay. Ow. With like a big jump attack. All right, fair enough, fair enough. I'm just gonna like stay away from them. Okay, yeah, apparently I've somehow magically managed to wander into every single bullet. Gotta start following bullet hell rules here and only looking at the bullets and not looking at the bosses. I do think it's a really, really good idea to maybe kill off the ones that we can. Oh, dude, all my guys are... Oh, dude, did I walk out? Okay, so you gotta stay inside the ring. Gotcha. Well, now I don't have my backup, though. So, like, I feel like now's a really good time to take a second and recover. Ooh, the mall might be a really good place to build a base. Yeah, and that also fits in with, like, the trope of, like, you know, Dawn of the Dead or whatever. I could see that being a pretty slick idea. I think we need to rest and resupply. Honestly, we're still working with level 1 weapons right now, which is where things are kind of going wrong. If we weren't using level 1 weapons, we'd be doing a lot better here because they do considerably increase the damage. Unfortunately, I haven't found any level 2 weapons yet, and so it's kind of led us to be a little bit underprepared for some of the things that we're going up against. My suggestion would be... Oh, I don't have the metal to put down the smelter. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, bullets. Nice. I like bullets. Yeah, give me all the bullets in the world. A grenade launcher. And this is a store that is selling that grenade launcher along with its produce. That's an interesting mishmash of items for one mercantile establishment to shell out. Grenade launchers and tomatoes? Interesting. I don't know how I feel about any of that. Maybe it's like one of those secret, like, under-the-table type deals. I don't know. Huh. Either way, this is Cannibal Crossing. I like this game a lot. I think it's really, really cool. The developers have a storied history with the previous game as well. They've got kind of a pedigree there with Death Road to Canada, and so I feel like they had big shoes to fill with this title, and somehow they managed to pull it off pretty wonderfully well. So I think this game is fantastic for anybody that's looking for like an accelerated version of Project Zomboid with like a little bit more humor and a little bit more of like a tongue-in-cheek attitude. Like, I think that's really who this game is kind of like targeting. There's a lot of things to unlock. There are a lot of things to uncover. There's a lot of things to like get for every single character to make them stronger. I mean, there is a lot of gameplay packed on in here. And so anyways, my name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day, so you don't have to. I'll be back tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet. But up until then, it's time for me to go. Thank you for giving me the luxury of your time. And up until I return, take care, everybody.